What? An Xfinity Series finally had a multiple-time winner. Ty Gibbs is in the race again, and a team in the Cup Series is finally showing its true potential. Coming up on this week's edition of Post-Checkered Flag. What's up, everyone? Mike from LA1 here. Welcome to this week's edition of Post-Checkered Flag. Today we're going to be talking about the races at Phoenix IMS. We'll be talking both the Xfinity and the Cup race here on the channel. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into the Xfinity series. Sorry, I'm out of breath. All right, everyone. So let's talk about the Call 811 Before You Dig 200. Arguably one of the stupidest names for a NASCAR race I have ever heard. All right, so here we go. Let's start with the top 10. And top 10 is a big surprise. Jeremy Clements in the 51. In 9th place, Brett Moffitt in the 02. And in 8th place, the bright spot of Junior Motorsports right now, Justin Allgaier. And in 7th place, it's the 74 of Bailey Curry. The Curry man got in. Boy, am I glad to see that. If I can find that damn 74. Oh, it's not here. Oh, it's not here. And then... okay, I guess I can talk about it. In 6th place, it's Jeff Burton. And in 5th place, who else but last week's winner, A.J. Allmendinger. And in 4th place, and surprisingly so, I say surprisingly because this guy is showing signs that this guy is a total bust. Riley Herbst in the 98. Boy, am I glad to see that. And boy, you want to talk about a somewhat of a major upset in the top 3, and he did not get interviewed. Brandon Brown in the 68. Whew, jeez Louise. And in 2nd place, it's Ty Gibbs. And in 1st place, or as I said in the intro, we had our first repeat winner, Austin Cindric. Cindric wins, lol. But let's talk about some of the big moments of this race. Of course, the first thing I have to talk about is J.J. Yaley is in this race, and he got a top 15. And I didn't realize, I don't think they ever mentioned in his Cup that he was an Arizona native. The 48 of Jade Bulford was doing pretty well, but then when they ran out of tires, his race went as well as Gina Carver's career. Now I probably should mention Josh Berry in the A car. He was on his way to having a solid race, but thanks to Mr. Santino Ferrucci, his day ended in an accident. And Santino had a top 15, but then Josh Berry gave him the bird. The bird's the word. Okay, sorry, I had to. And man, it's been a crap day for Junior Motorsports. And just when you think we've seen more shit luck for Noah Gragson, his engine blew almost immediately, so he's still having some troubles. Michael Annett, his engine also blew. He also had engine problems. Jeez Louise. So it seems that Justin Allgaier is the front guy of this team. That's all I have to say. I'll see you guys for the points. Alright, it's almost 1 in the morning now. It's been several hours. I'm not going to cut the BS. We're just going to cut to the chase here. In 1st place, oh am I kidding? It's Austin Cindric with 248 points. In 2nd place is Daniel Hemrick with 201. In third place is Jeff Burton with 172. And in fourth place, AJ Allmendinger, 162. Also in second place, I forgot to mention, it's a tie with Harrison Burton. And not that far behind him in sixth place with 154 points, Brandon Jones. And a tie for seventh, we have Maya Snyder with 149. Also at 149, it's none other than Justin Haley. In ninth place with 137, the surprise, the hot start of the year, Brandon Brown. And in 10th place with 134 is another big surprise, Jeremy Clements. Now let's talk about the Cup. Okay, before I forget, I want to talk about the final lap for a second of the Xfinity race. It came down to the final restart after Alex Labe ended up losing a tire. Seriously, how did they not have more tires? So Alex Labe hit the wall, buddy. And he's not my friend, yeah. Hit the wall, that caused the final restart. Cindric had a slow start, and for a while, Allgaier looked like he was about to get him. But then Allgaier hit the wall. And Justin Haley hit the wall. Everyone was hitting the wall like nobody's business. And right near the last lap, Ty Gibbs came very, very close to the 22. And I'm thinking, holy shit, Ty Gibbs is going to do it again. But Ty didn't have enough time to catch the 22. This is the Carlos Sainz effect. He just needed one more lap. Ty would have been 2 for 2 in the Xfinity Series. Alright, let's get to the results for the Instacart 500. Alright, here we go. The Instacart 500 results. In 10th place, Ryan Blaney. In 9th place, Christopher Bell. In 8th place, William Byron continuing his hot start. In 7th place, last week's winner, almost said last year's winner, Kyle Larson. And in 6th place, boy am I glad to see him get back to form in a way, Kevin Harvick. And in 5th place, your defending champion, Chase Elliott. And in 4th place, another of the Penske drivers having a solid day, Brad Keselowski. And in 3rd place, Virginia's own Denny Hamlin. And in 2nd place, the man who led the most laps, Joey Logano. And the winner of the Instacart 500, the New Jersey Tasmanian Devil, Martin Truex Jr. Whew. Boy, I was thinking, wait a minute, when is Truex going to strike? And to be honest, he didn't let us down. He didn't have to wait very long to get his first W of the season. And overall, a really good job by the 19 team today. But now I want to talk about some of my top performers. Alright, let's get my notes for the top performers this week. And my first top performer I want to tip my cap to is Ricky Stenhouse, finishing 12th. Whew. He's actually doing very, very well. I'm surprised, and so far he hasn't been Ricky Stenhouse, as most people are calling him. Which, now that I think of it, I can see why one of my friends sent me a text saying Stenhouse is pretty similar to what Pastor Maldonado was for Formula One. A solid driver with good in the lower series, but when he goes up to the main series, he wrecks a lot. The only difference is Stenhouse has won multiple races on cup level to Pastor Maldonado's one win on the Formula One level. Overall, a pretty solid day for the 4017. Speaking of big, strong finishes, Alex Bowman finishing 13th. And boy, you want to talk about a guy who had problems throughout the day. Pretty much had a damaged car most of the day to come back 13th. That's insane. Hopefully we see the 48 get back in victory lane soon. Only one blown engine, that's Timmy Hill. But now probably the biggest thing that I talked about in the intro, saying a team is finally showing its potential. Let's talk about the 2311 team of Bubba Wallace. Overall, Bubba's car had a ton of speed. For most of the day, he was close to in the top 10. In fact, last I checked, he was also at 6 at one point. But let's talk about his pit strategy, because so far, that's what's holding 2311 back from his true potential. Well, that and Cole Custer. I know I have to talk about the Cole Custer thing. And I rewatched it a couple of times because I have it on DVR. It looked like the 41 got loose and Bubba had nowhere to go. Or, in the words of Ryan Newman last year, the 41 just ran out of talent. Seriously, NASCAR, why didn't you make a t-shirt out of that? When Formula 1 made a To Whom It May Concern beep you t-shirt for Valtteri Bottas. Seriously, a t-shirt that said this driver's name ran out of talent? That's a big money maker. Okay, enough of that. But overall, 2311 really has grown a lot over the first few weeks. But so far, race strategy is, talk about this, with like one of the final restarts, for some reason, I don't know what Mike Wheeler was thinking, he told Bubba to stay out, and that turned into a big mistake, turning a possible top 10 to a 16th place finish, which for a new team, that's practically normal. But still, what were you thinking, Wheeler? If this was like Gibbs or Hendrick, that call could get you fired. And now Shaquille O'Neal wants to get involved with him, and I swear, are we gonna get an NBA themed car on the 23 eventually? Seriously, I'm curious. I really want to know about this. Alright, so that's all my notes I have on the Instacart 500. Let's get ready to talk about the points. Alright, here we go. Time for the points. In first place with 236 points, it's the driver of the 11, Denny Hamlin. In second place with 197, Brad Keselowski with 197. Not that far behind him. In third place with 192 is his teammate, Joey Logano. And in fourth place with 180, and the win is this past week's winner, Martin Truex Jr. And with 180, 1 point behind Truex, it's Kyle Larson in the 5. In sixth place with 179, oh, it's a tie for fifth. is your defending champion, Cup Series champion, Chase Elliott. 3 points behind Elliott, it's California's own Happy Kevin Harvick, 176. And in 8th place with 167 is the Daytona Road Course winner, Christopher Bell. And in 9th place with Christopher Bell has 167, and with 152 points is the Homestead winner, William Byron. And in 10th place with 144 is the Elder champion, Kurt Busch. So that's gonna do it for this week at the post-checkered flag. Join us back here next week as we talk about all 3 races at Atlanta, one of my favorite tracks outside of California. Thanks for watching.